1, 2, 3 was the beat he left me, that he beat into inside of me. 1, 2, 3, in and out, a rhythm opposing and distinct from my own heartbeat. It is the pulse of a shrill song at a mad carnival, an off-kilter siren, or a relentless waltz. I was hours into age 18, trying on my legal adulthood like a baby in mama's fur coat, sashaying and singing my way into the early morning. I was a new college kid, days into pseudo-academia, unsure of myself, but pretty sure that everything was going to be all right. He was my neighbor, a friendly face in a sea of strangers, and I was drunk and getting drunker, and he assaulted me. Funny word, isn't it? Assaulted. It almost sounds like a flavor of potato chips, doesn't it? But not rape. That's a word that's shouted briefly, not one meant to linger where good, hard-working folks might hear it. But at the end of the day, joke's on us. Assaulted. Is any of this any funnier than a room full of women standing and realizing that all but one of their sisters has the same sad story to tell? I have seen this with my own eyes. Or any funnier than a magazine asking me to objectify myself with the labels of hourglass, apple, or pear. Shit, you don't know me very well. Try starfruit. Or the fact that the editors of that same magazine have the right to shave curves off of a woman to fit a mold that is a bit more consumption-friendly. Talk about mainstreaming violence against our bodies. Or the funniest of them all, I never named him. I did not fight back. The next morning, I dressed in all black and kept celebrating my birthday. I passed him in the hallway and gave him a hug, hoping for reassurance. And I laughed that day, often. See, with his 1, 2, 3, everything changed, or maybe it didn't. I honestly can't decide. I tried not to think about it. Instead, I focused, what version of perfect will I be? The vixen, the virgin, the has it all together, the nurturer, the goddess, the effortlessly well-dressed bohemian, the street smart, the book smart, the future doctor lawyer. And man, they all felt like boxes to me, new beats imposed upon my odd framework. And all this feels way too familiar and way too fresh, but I play along. Some said to talk about it, and I will heal. They told me to hold my sisters up, and I will heal. They told me to let time pass on, and in its hands, I would heal. But no one told me how to tell once you're healed in this society that thrives on ripping me open and shutting me up, when intimacy still brings about tears with my most trusted lovers, and when some days I pretend that I am a plastic Barbie doll with a giant plastered smile, nice body, but nothing between my legs. I am not a survivor, even though I survived. And I am not a victim most days, even though I feel victimized, and I am not brave, not even today. But in the face of my history, I will speak. His name is Danny Cabrera, and on August 31st, 2006, he raped me. He does not own me, but I can't get his name out of my head, where it has stained my memory and lain unspoken for years. Today, I set his name free, even with the knowledge that tomorrow's heartbreaks might look much the same. You see, there is power in speaking, and there is power in being heard. Aloha ke akua.